Hello, I'm going to be doing a very quick demo today on consolidating budget justification notes in proposal development. This is a tool that will allow you to collect your justification for individual line items, and then when you're done with the budget, it will collect them all in one place for you. You can copy and paste them out into Word, and it gives you a really good starting point on putting together a fully formatted budget justification. So I've sort of skipped the process of creating a proposal and a budget so we can get right to the functionality. We're in assign personnel to periods, and I'm going to assign personnel. I just have one person on this budget, but that's fine. We're going to say they're administrative on campus, give them some effort, and click assign to period 1. Now, when I said that you could assign justification notes to line items, it's important to remember that in your budget, your sort of final budget after it's calculated, the line item for staff is really everything in a given type of staff member. So all of your administrative professional on, all of your faculty tenured, that's all one object code. That all sort of becomes one line item. So it's not going to be in here. If we go into the individual person information, there's the description, but this will not consolidate in your justification notes. Instead, we have to go to the group, which in this case is administrative staff on, and click on details and rates. And here this says notes. I do want to point out that in the non-personnel costs, the field will be called justification notes. This is a slight difference between these two areas. So we're just going to put justification for administrative staff. Simple thing, we can see how it feeds. We're going to save those changes. Then we're going to go ahead and go to non-personnel costs. And I'm going to add a couple non-personnel costs. Let's add a piece of equipment. Say it's an equipment rental. Cost $1,000. Okay. And now let's add some participant support. Trainee. We'll say this is $500 is for trainee support. So we've put in descriptions, and that's great, but that won't show up on our budget justification. Now we need to click on details. And the budget justification notes are actually under cost sharing. And whereas before it said notes, here it says justification. And so it's a little bit different. The field being under cost sharing isn't immediately intuitive, which is why I wanted to sort of detail this here. Computer rental. Then we can also put in justification for here. We were in cost sharing most recently, so justification for trainee support. Save changes. Then we want to scroll down and go to budget notes. And we have this empty open notes. There's a little gray text here just to guide you if you want to put in a manual justification, which you can do that here. Or we can consolidate expense justifications. And we have for period 1, administrative staff on, and then the justification we typed in. Cost part rel programs and on MTDC, the justification we typed in, and so on and so forth. So this is what it'll look like and how it'll format everything. So I hope that this has been useful. This is a really nice feature, but it's just located in a slightly obscure location.